October 29th, 2023. The night you all entered my frightful house of nightmares. Do you remember it? Because I do, as if it were yesterday. Come on in, come on in. It's time to sit down and tell you all a story. Well, more of a recap thanks to your little friend Kalena. Anyway, get comfy. This little story starts with a trap I set to lure you in. Can you hear them? A clever little lure, because I knew you wouldn't come if your friends weren't in peril. And oh boy was I right. You came running. That is when you first met my butler. Oh, a man of few words he is. He led you through the deepest, darkest forest full of ghouls and the undead, until you found yourself face to face with my home. As you walked through the door, there I was, stood on top of the railing, in all of my handsome pumpkin glory. But forget about that. Let's skip to the good part, shall we? Otherwise it's not exactly a recap. 12 rooms, each including a challenge. To leave this place, you had to delve into each room to revisit some old faces who once tormented you. In room 1, you had Dianite. Oh, what a sweet little sunburned guy he is. But not in here. He had been possessed by the energy of a fracture. A madman wearing the flesh of a god. No weapons could harm him but one. The hellbound blade, which you found in the nick of time. Passed it over to Angel, she slaughtered the madman and you all escaped. But that was just the start. Room 2. Grockner, the man who had a fairly weird hatred for the priest. Surrounded by fractures above him, your goal was to send him into one. Little did we know the dumbass would fly into it himself. Don't worry, he got evicted from the house for not following my rules. Room 3, better known as a snippet from Kalena's moment. Taken back to Dark Skyvale under the reign of a darkness-infected Trichonite who had absorbed the reality orb. But what did you do? You found the one weapon hidden around the world that could destroy him. Just like when it happened originally. The purified golden staff, stabbing it into his gut. Trichonite fell and you were successful once more. And then, of course, you had Angel and Jeff. What a duo they made. Followed by Queen Ionite, or Spicy as you like to call her. The anti-priest and the realm merger, what a time that was, followed by his opponent, Primordial Mionite, who, I'll be honest, does not even deserve a mention. Room 8, you had Jess, infused with the soul of Furia. Followed by the Reaper, a Dianite who was defeated by a parking ticket. Then you went up against an entity made of a material breakable by using a Voidalite pickaxe. Gore. All of these enemies defeated so easily. I guess that's what you get for creating sequels. Shit copies. Yes, I'm looking at you, Home Alone, written by John Hughes. Room 11. You visited it again recently. Dreadridge. Going up against a Shadow Soldier. You almost lost in this room, but once again, you prevailed. And lastly, room 12. A fight I was quite excited for. However, you know the ending. Guard Alistair of the OMSI prison. He sat there and gave up with not even an inch of try. That is, of course, when my butler came in and took over. I cannot say I was expecting that, but good thing I have many more, eh? But after the 12th room, all the good things came to an end. You completed all of my challenges, so I had to set you free. Will we meet again? Who knows? We shall see. I'm joking, of course. You already know we are meeting again. However, I do not. I'll see you tomorrow, Guardians.